In question number 3, we are supposed to draw a circle of radius 4 centimeter first. So, you measure 4 centimeter in your compass and draw a circle. Okay, I am drawing from here a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Now, here they have given something called an extended diameter. An extended diameter means we have to draw the diameter and produce it on any side. But in this question, they have said specifically that we take 2 points on an extended diameter. So, what I am going to do is, the distance of the point is given as 7 centimeter from the center. So, from the center, you see I have kept 7 and I am going to draw a line. Okay. So, I will get 1 point here. This is the 7 centimeter point. This should be P. Then I have to do the same on this side also. This is 7 to 14. I will get another 7. Okay. Don't move your line. Then sometimes there will be a slight slanting somewhere and you won't get a straight line. So, the diagram will go wrong. Now, we have to take this point as P and this point as Q. The names of the points are given in the question itself. So, don't change. Here, I am going to mark it as O. Okay. Now, you compare this question with the previous question. Forget about this side. See only this much. This is the center. You have a point outside the circle. So, this is similar to the first question. So, what did we do? From here to here, we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of OP. We are going to do the same now. Now, you draw a perpendicular bisector of OP. How to draw perpendicular bisector? Take more than half. See, I have taken more than half. Cut one arc above, cut one arc below. Similarly, take same diameter, same radius and draw a perpendicular bisector. Okay, for the other side also. Now I have a perpendicular bisector here. What should I do now? Recall the first problem. You take this point as center and this one, this as the radius. Now you have to draw a circle. The circle should pass through O. So, keep your compass at O and check. Correct, it is passing through O. Now, I get the second circle. Okay. This is my second circle. Now, I will be able to draw one set of tangents from P. I am going to draw those tangents first so that you will get a better idea. I have one tangent here and another tangent here. The justification is the same. As you can see, the problem is the same as the first problem. So, the justification, steps of construction, everything is the same. But here we are doing it 2 times, that's all. Now, we have to do the same for the other side also. So, what should we do? Keep O as center, take more than half of OQ and draw perpendicular bisector. Okay. Draw on this side also. I think I have moved the pen slightly. Now you have to keep this point as center and draw a circle. The circle should pass through O and through Q. Okay. Any slight variations will show clearly in your diagram. I told no, I have missed the correct point here. I'll zoom and show. See, there is a slight variation here. I didn't draw it here. I am using sketch pen. No, I am not able to erase and correct it. So, I left as it is. And so, what happens? My line is outside. the circle is slightly inside the extended diameter. Okay, so any variation, any mistake that you make will be very clear in your diagram. Now you are using pencil, so what you can do is you can erase this and draw again, then it will come correctly. Now what we have to do is, from this point we have to draw one tangent here above. This is one tangent, and now from here, here you are drawing the second tangent. Okay, so how many tangents did we draw for the circle? We have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 tangents from the point P and 2 tangents from the point Q. Now you mark this as C1, C2, or you give it A and B, any name. Okay, so that when you are writing steps of construction, you can write, take C1 as center, OC1 as radius, draw a circle passing through P. Then take C2 as center, draw a circle with OC2 as radius passing through Q. Then the circle parts construction will be over. Next, what should you do? From P, draw tangents PT, PT dash. These are the 2 tangents. Then from here, QS, QS dash. Draw 2 tangents from QS and QS dash. Okay. Then you will be asked to measure the tangents. You measure and write. I have told you how to do, and for justification's sake, you have to draw this line. Okay. When you draw this line, you can say this is 90 degree. How you are getting 90 degree? Because this is diameter, this is angle in a semicircle. Since it is angle in a semicircle, which one? PTO is angle in a semicircle. Therefore, this angle will be 90 degree. Therefore, what are we getting? We are getting PT perpendicular to OT. So, we should write angle PTO is equal to 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle. This is the reason. Therefore, what are we getting? PT perpendicular to OT. But what is OT? O is the center and T is a point on the first given circle. So, OT is the radius. But OT is the radius. Therefore, what should you have? PT should be tangent. PT is a tangent. Similarly, PT dash, QS, QS dash, all are tangents. These are the steps that you have to write. This is called justification. Justification means we are simply drawing 2 extra circles and we are drawing 2 lines and we are saying that this is the tangent. No? So, you have to give some reason for that. That reason only we are giving here. Okay. Other than this, you have to write the construction also, steps of construction.